I have such a fun new discoveries video for you today. We're going to talk about my new discoveries in hair care and also in makeup. So let's get right into it. I want to start with hair care. So I have color treated hair and I also have hair extensions, and I have been growing my hair out for a very long time. So like all of this is my natural just grow out. I have some grays kind of splattered in there. I don't have a ton of gray, but I have you can see where it's blonding at the end. That was from when I had blonde done over a year and a half ago now. It's a year and 3/4 since I actually had my hair professionally colored. Now recently I did go in myself and put a couple of foils in, but other than that I've really been just leaving my hair alone. I've been using my red light mask or my red light hat from Higher Dose. I have been leaving my hair alone. I have been doing all of the things like my Revitalash Foam, trying to encourage it to grow a little bit faster. That's how I'm handling my hair situation. But I've been on the hunt for the perfect shampoo and conditioner for my entire life, but especially now because I don't have the same hair that I had 2 years ago when I was always putting blonde in my hair. My hair responds totally differently than it used to. So I've been on the hunt. So first I picked up a brand called Everist. Now the reason why I picked this up, you guys, was several different factors. Number one, it was served up to me on Instagram, and it comes in recyclable aluminum packaging, and it is incredibly concentrated. And that appealed to me. I really liked the idea of the concentrated shampoo and conditioner, very, very travel friendly because you just use a tiny amount. You could also get these in really tiny little tins that literally would be enough shampoo and conditioner for a week-long vacation because it's so incredibly concentrated. So I was so convinced that I was gonna love this based off of the reviews that I bought shampoo, conditioner, I bought their body wash. Then I bought a second set as a backup because it was around Christmas time and I thought either I'd gift it to someone or I would have a backup because I was just sure. All the reviews were like, my hair feels so clean, it's the best my hair has ever looked, all of the things, right? Well, unfortunately for me, first of all, the shampoo actually, I can't believe this, but it cleaned my hair too much. I could tell when I was shampooing my hair that it was too clean. There wasn't enough of my own oils left or anything for it to feel silky or soft for me and my type of hair. So that was a little bit challenging for me. Now the conditioner, I would put it in and it was really hard for me to gauge exactly how much to use because again, it's super concentrated. So you put it into your hands and then you add water, you make it into more product and then you use it in your hair. So this was definitely something that did not work out for me, but I think is interesting and worth investigating if this sounds like something that might work for you or your hair. So if you have like really oily hair, or it's a challenge for you to find a shampoo that truly makes your hair feel clean, you might really like the Everest shampoo. Because seriously, I've never felt my hair feel that immediately like cleaned. I mean, too clean for me personally. So second one, I'm gonna save the best one for last. The second one was the Garnier Fructis. Now this is their hair filler system. I actually saw this on Abby Young's channel. I think that's how you say her last name. I saw it on Abby's channel and she raved about it, and so I ordered it on Amazon and I was pretty excited about it because she really seems to like it. Now I will tell you that the shampoo right off the bat was really nice. I love the way it lathered. The scent is beautiful. It does not smell like what I would expect Garnier to smell like. It's a little bit fruity, especially Fructis. It's a little bit fruity, but it's a little tiny bit floral, but it's very, very pleasant. Like I think that the scent in here, a lot of people would probably really like it because it's not offensive. It's not overwhelming or cloying or anything like that. The shampoo in this is gorgeous. I feel like it just cleans your hair perfectly well and does not overstrip my hair, but doesn't leave my hair feeling like it didn't get cleaned enough. I can shampoo my hair twice with this, which is what I do when I shampoo my my hair. I always cleanse twice, and I feel like it just leaves my hair really, really perfectly prepped for conditioner. Now, the conditioner is nice. It is nothing to write home about for me personally. I feel like when I tried the shampoo with other conditioners that I have that are tried and true, like my Subaki or my macadamia natural, that I got better results. So the conditioner, it's okay. I mean, seriously, it's just okay. Now, when I did the whole system, I did this as a pre-wash, then I rinsed that out and I did a shampoo twice, and then I did the conditioner. I did not feel like my hair got clean enough. As a system, this is just okay for me, but I can say if you're on the hunt for a really, really good shampoo that doesn't strip your hair or doesn't leave it like greasy or oily or whatever, that smells absolutely amazing and is at the drugstore and is drugstore pricing, then this Fructis shampoo, the hair filler, is probably, it's in my top 5 for discovery of shampoo at the drugstore or Amazon, that kind of thing. I can highly, highly, highly recommend the shampoo portion of this system. And I do think it matters. When as a hairstylist, I can always tell when I would do a client's hair. I had a lot of my clients I had for 10 years or more, and you get to know their hair and you know which shampoo and conditioner when you take them to the bowl that you're going to want to use on them to get their hair, you know, perfectly done that day. You have a whole back bar of lots of different choices, and you don't use the exact same shampoo and conditioner, of course, on every single client. Well, I think that each of these products that I'm talking to you about today, someone will probably love them. None of them are by any means terrible. They just weren't all perfect for me. Okay, now let's talk about the one that has blown my mind, that I am so excited about, and that truly has made my hair feel, so not just my hair, like my hair, but my extensions and every part of my hair. I'm wowed by this shampoo and conditioner. It is by the brand Roz. Recently, my friend Tessa started talking about the shampoo and conditioner on Instagram. And Tessa is one of those people on Instagram who is a terrible or really great influence on me. And so she's talking about how she has really thick, unmanageable, or she calls it horse's hair. She just has really thick, coarse, curly hair. And she was saying how this just transformed her hair and that she couldn't believe it, that never in her life had she had hair like that. And I have naturally curly, frizzy, unruly hair that I tame all the time to make look like I have different hair. So I thought, well, I'll give it a try. So I ordered the foundation, shampoo, and conditioner. I ordered the leave-in milk, and I ordered this in the travel size, and then I ordered the oil in the travel size, mostly because, again, as a hairstylist, ordering full-size products and paying full price for them is like hurts my feelings almost, because I can go to the beauty supply and buy things at wholesale as a licensed stylist. Well, I washed my hair and conditioned when I got these. And so washed and conditioned, washed twice with the shampoo, conditioned my hair. I got out of the shower and I put in like 5 pumps, which is not a ton, of the leave-in milk, and just distributed it ends up. This is how I did it. I always try to hit my mid strands because a lot of that is the ends of my hair on top. And then I only put like 1.5 little pipette of the travel oil into the palm of my hand and worked on just like the ends of my extensions and my hair down here. And I let my hair air dry primarily, and then I blew it out when it was like 85% air dried. I finished it off. And when I tell you that I was shocked at how clean and bouncy my roots were and how much better my color looked, because my hair was clean and it was shiny, and it wasn't weighed down, but it wasn't frizzy. I mean, I seriously was like, whoa, what kind of magic is this? This is crazy. So then I curled my hair, and seriously, I haven't had something that has given me so much volume, but at the same time, smoothness and shine That is a very, very hard thing to accomplish. Now, I will say that there is a caveat that there is a fragrance in here, and it is rose. At least that's what I smell, is actual rose. Now, I do know, as I was reading through reviews, that some people don't like the fragrance. For me personally, I actually think the fragrance is just fine, but mostly what I notice is that it dissipates. Like, I don't smell it in my hair all day long. I smell it when I'm washing my hair, and I will say that when I very first washed my hair, I was like, ooh, there's a fragrance here. There's a floral rose fragrance. And I would say that if you really, really don't like that, if that's really just a scent that is no good for you, then I wouldn't get this, because it is there. So that is definitely just something to take into consideration. And honestly, at this point, it could almost be a scent I didn't like and I would still use it because I love the way my hair looks and the way my hair feels. And I noticed that I probably go 3 days before I wash my hair again. It's not like it's really super greasy the very next day, which sometimes when I get a really good smoothing conditioner, I get a lot of really good shine, that means I'm gonna end up looking greasy like the next day. I did not notice that with this either. So for me right now, definitely one of the best discoveries in hair. And I have to say a huge thank you to my friend Tessa, who I will list in the description box, because if you're not following her over on Instagram, you definitely should. Okay, let's get into a little bit of makeup. I only have a few things, you guys, but they are good things. First thing I want to share with you is, do you remember Clinique Black Honey? Clinique Black Honey, the lipstick slash lip gloss, the long skinny tube, that was a thing when I was in high school. That is about when it came out, and it was very, very popular. And at that time, we didn't have the same makeup situation. There was no Sephora, there was no Ulta, there was the Clinique counter at Macy's or Nordstrom, that kind of thing. And if you had a Clinique Black Honey lipstick, it was like a prized possession. It was super cool because it was high-end lipstick, and it was special to get to go spend $15 on a lipstick when you could get your L'Oreal for like $4 at the grocery store. Like, it just has one of those iconic spots in my personal makeup history. Well, they came out with, and I do not know how new this is, but they came out with Clinique Black Honey eyeliner. And I saw this and I was first drawn to it because there's a whole Clinique Black Honey section, like at Ulta. There is a lip oil, there is a lip gloss now. There's of course still the lipstick because it's made a comeback in recent years, but then there was the eyeliner. And when I tell you that this is the most perfect brown, if you have blue eyes, and honestly, this is just the perfect brown to bring out the color in someone's eyes. So if you have hazel eyes, if you have brown eyes, if you have blue eyes, this is seriously probably the prettiest eyeliner I bought in a really long time. Now, it is really beautiful right alongside my Thrive Crystal Mascara, which is a brown tubing mascara. And I have to say that the combination of this and that tubing mascara is really beautiful. It is soft, but it's impactful. It's a rich enough brown that it gives you eyelashes and it gives you definition, but it's not harsh in any way. It's just beautiful. And I will show you, hopefully you can tell that it's just this warm, rich brown without being burgundy. It has an element of warmth in there, Black Honey, but it isn't burgundy. So it doesn't make your eyes like, you know, look kind of pinky or like you've been sick or anything like that. It's just really, really, really beautiful. And Clinique isn't crazy expensive. It's also nice because it's a roll up, so you don't have to sharpen it or anything like that. But this was a fantastic discovery. The last thing I'm going to share with you is I picked up a couple of the Lisa Eldridge Pinpoint concealer sticks. Now, backstory, couple things. Number one, I followed Lisa forever, so almost anytime she launches anything, I'm super duper excited about it because I feel like she knows what she is doing, and it is, she just never puts out anything that is subpar. You may not love it, but it's always high quality and it's always done so well and so thoughtfully. So I already knew that it was going to be something probably well executed. Whether or not I really liked it, we would see. Well, I love it. And part of the reason why I love it is that many years ago, there was a brand, Cover FX, and I think there still exists, but they went through kind of like a revamp, and they used to have these pencils that were concealer pencils, and they had this wide range of shades, and I absolutely loved them. A couple of them I bought in like a peachy tone because I would use them as a color corrector. I could throw them in my purse. They were great for on the go, and they were that pinpoint. So if you weren't wearing a lot of makeup, which lots of times all I do is I will wear like my Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer. That is the only foundation I will wear. It's my SPF, and it is just a tinted, you know, very, very sheer type of foundation or complexion product. And then I like to pinpoint conceal with a concealer, just anything that maybe is blaring that I feel needs a little bit of extra attention. Well, Cover FX got rid of those. They're gone. And so I haven't had anything like that. So when Lisa Eldridge came out with hers, I already knew that A, they'd probably be better than the Cover FX, and B, she was going to have an amazing color selection, which she does. So I picked them up in a couple colors. I picked up the #1 because it's kind of like a pink. So it's really great for the inside of the eyes here to brighten that area. And then I also picked up the color 4 and I picked up the color 5. And those two for me are close to my actual complexion, so that what I can do is exactly what Lisa has taught forever, is go in and any little tiny, if you have like a little pimple or a broken capillary, you know, down around here, or, you know, just really tiny things, but you don't want to wear foundation. You just really want to kind of correct a few little things. Then you can go in with these very, very precise pencils, correct those spots. It self-sets and then sticks around. She did all of this testing. I watched the whole video. I will link it down below too. She did all this testing like in pools and stuff like that to make sure that there was longevity in these products. So when you put them on, you know that they're going to last on you, which I think is really cool. Again, just speaks to her, you know, the way that she formulates and develops products is the highest standards, and they're fantastic. And I love throwing these in my purse because, you know, you can go throughout the day and I find that they stick around really, really well, but it might be 10 hours later and you feel like you want a little bit of a touch up. This is enough to just make you feel a little bit pulled together. The other thing that I did repurchase from her that I have had from her forever is this is her enhancing tint. I get the color T6. It's a tiny bit darker than I actually am, but it's such a sheer, beautiful skin finish, which to me, what that means is it's not too dewy. It is not matte. It just looks like your skin looks, which is, our skin doesn't typically look super dewy all the time, nor does it look crazy matte, or we hope it doesn't. This really just leaves you with this beautiful skin tint. It's your skin, but better. You can use just a little bit of this washed over the face, and then one of these to find any kind of little, like I said, broken capillaries or things like that, little tiny, what they would call distractions, and correct those with the finest little point, and you're good to go. Anyway, you guys, those are my hair and makeup discoveries of late that are worth sharing. Let me know down below what you've discovered in hair or in makeup that is really, really impressing you, or something that you have tried that has been hyped or served up to you on Instagram that just didn't quite make the mark for you. I'd love to know, because that's how we can all share information. I get so many fantastic recommendations from you that I appreciate it very much. I hope you're having a really wonderful day, and I will talk to you in my next skincare video. Take care.